This is Lowcountry Unscripted After Dark. Real voices, raw conversations, no filters. Broadcasting from the Coastal Solutions Media Studios in Hardyville, South Carolina. Here are your hosts, Bryan and Gina Pierce.
Hey, Lowcountry. Welcome back to Lowcountry's Unscripted After Dark Edition. My name's Bryan. Gina, tell them what's going on in the Lowcountry.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Lowcountry After Dark. We are going to be talking about some interesting, fun topics of the week that everybody seems to be interested in. And so here we go.
Yeah, some things locally, some things nationally. There's some stuff going on stuff nationally that affects us locally. So,
Yeah.
but before we get to that, we like to talk about things that are in discussion, viral. And if you're one of our new subscribers due to our AI video push with Sora 2,
Thank you, by the way.
don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and check out this podcast. Maybe you'll like it. And if you don't, you can stay for the AI videos, or if not, say la vie. So, but they're a lot of fun to make, these Sora 2 videos. And Gina and I have been diligently at work making these videos. And they have been a ton of fun. And you'll see, the Bob Barker videos are great. We've got a couple right now that are just riding the algo pretty hard. So, but here's what this boils down to. Most of the time, I'm not making these, gimmicky videos. I'm here at Coastal Solutions Media, right outside the doors of this studio, and we're making these videos for clients, for people who want to market maybe an item, something they're selling, maybe a special they're having, or, maybe just the business in general. And just recently, I want to, shout out Ace Roofing Services, shout out Doug Williams. He called me. He's like, listen, we've got these new whole home lightning rod protection systems. And he's like, I want you to market it. I'm like, challenge accepted, because this is going to be fun, because I knew how well AI gets a hold of lightning. So we're making some advertisements there, and if you're interested, it's not new technology or anything, but I know that nobody in the area, to we know of, is installing these. So reach out to Ace Roofing Services and Doug, and he would, he can go ahead and give you the rundown, or just keep your eyes peeled for. Well, they won't be on the Lowcountry Unscripted site. So if you want to, just scoot right over to Coastal Solutions Media. I'll put the advertisements up on there. Check out Ace Roofing Services and Doug Williams. These whole home lightning protection systems, they protect all of your technology. They protect your house from, being burnt to the ground. And we see it just all too much here recently.
Especially in Hardyville.
Yeah, in Hardyville, of people's houses getting struck by lightning and burning down. We talked about it on the podcast about a family of, they had 9 and they lost everything.
Mm-hmm.
And they just finished building their dream home. So,
right.
Yeah.
So, yes, we do use AI for clients for a number of reasons. You will see our social media pages have a lot of our AI imagery on there. My personal brand, I'm, more in the personal stylist end of things, so it's more artistic. But regardless, don't be alarmed if you see our AI images and are like, is that them? Did they suddenly look amazing? Yes, it is true. Sometimes we do look amazing in them.
That's right. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
we try our best.
That's right. Gina's usually responsible for the still images. And
Ads.
and then about 5% of the TikToks, or about 5% of the AI videos.
My personal brand, though, is the Inner Sparkle. You all know I've been the Inner Sparkle my entire life.
At the Inner Sparkle, go ahead and follow her. That's where she is everywhere. She's not on X, so
nope,
can't grab her there on X.
I'm not witty enough for X.
Witty enough.
Yeah, people that talk about it. They're
witty or twitty enough. It used to be tweeter.
Yeah, I was never a Twitter person either. I couldn't. I just was like, I have nothing
It's
good to say.
It's a little different now, but there's a lot of stuff on Twitter. Twitter does not censor anything
Right.
at all. So I mean, it's a free for all.
Mm,
Um,
it's okay.
I don't even use some people use their AI grok, and I think I've tried it once and I wasn't impressed. So
But just know if you need a good image of yourself for an upcoming event or something like that, and you know, not everybody likes to have their picture taken, but you know what? We can make it happen.
I like what Gina did. Her employer came to her and they were like, "Hey, we need a professional headshot," and that actually turned out really well.
Mm.
I like that one.
Of me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, it's the one I use for work. So,
Yeah. So a couple other things. The UPS. I just saw this. Gina, I mean, I don't know how it escaped me being that I'm on social media so much, but Gina just showed me the UPS plane that crashed in Louisville. I think Louisville
yeah.
or Lexington,
Yeah,
Louisville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Holy smokes!
Those poor people.
Oh my, I mean,
It was like a
I mean,
fireball
it was
of,
going to Hawaii, so I mean,
ooh,
it had some fuel. It had to, it was full.
that fuel ball that just loomed
Oh my
up in
God,
the
it's
air.
massive. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that kind of ball. I mean,
No,
even 9/11, it wasn't that kind of an explosion. I mean, they were full of fuel too. I mean, those planes were. I don't know.
I think the building absorbed most of that,
Oh
truthfully.
yeah, I'm sure a lot of fuel went down the
Mm-hmm.
elevator shaft.
Yeah, exactly. Um, so here we are in going on the second week of November, gearing up for Thanksgiving, everybody getting their lists in order. It's going to be an interesting few weeks.
Yeah, we've got the holiday season coming up, and I'm looking forward to here in about 7 or 10 days, Cassandra coming to
Mm-hmm.
do the whole home reset. So this is a conjunction. There's something that some people in our networking group have put together. It's Cassandra Lopez with Brooms and Roses Cleaning Service. Of course, she's our
Go to.
housekeeper,
Mm-hmm.
and oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, you get roses, you get them every other week, or I mean, you get them,
Every
if they
time.
come and clean every other week, it's nice because the roses last for just as long as they're cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
and they come back give you fresh roses. It's really cool,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just fantastic housekeepers. And then we got Bobby with No BS Power Wash.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Bobby Stella, and then Ryan Easterling, and Happy Dad Home Services. You guys saw him on the podcast, and hopefully we can get Bobby, and we definitely will get Cassandra back on here so you guys can play around with them. And then possibly Pinnacle Heating and Air. I do believe they're going to come in and do all the duct cleaning. So
Okay.
if you need your ducts clean, and listen, they do everything. They clean the house, power wash the house, they wash the windows, and I mean anything else that needs to be done. They pull all of your appliances apart and clean them, and they know what they're doing. And they've also teamed up with a helper, Red Cap, and they'll be doing if you need any minor repairs done, do you need a new ceiling fan hung, all things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that's going to be a cool service. I don't know anybody around the Lowcountry that's doing it, and it's very affordable. And I think no better time than right here before the holidays to have something like that done. So
It'll be great because they're going to do the deep clean and then I will decorate.
listen, Lowcountry, bundle means discount. Bundle, bundle, bundle. So this is a bundled package, which and they're offering it at a really stellar price.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Speaking of bundling, y'all need to be prepared for some extremely cold for South Carolina temperatures coming up in the next week. It's going to be dropping down to like low 30s, I think they said in the morning, and not reaching past 50. That's cold for us. So everybody make sure you're taking care of your pets, putting on the right clothing, and making sure you take your vitamins so you don't get sick.
I know a lot of people, they leave their pets outside down here.
Don't do that.
They can survive in the 30s, but when it gets down into the teens and the low 20s, you got to bring them in. If their water, this is my rule. If their water bowl is going to freeze, they got to come in.
Yeah.
So, if their water bowl is going to be a block of ice in the morning, then they should have been inside. So um that's my algorithm for that.
No, our dog is very spoiled, so she's not going to be one of those ones that's like, yay, let's go outside when it's cold. No, she runs herself right back in.
Yeah, she's a wimp. I don't
She
know.
is. Last year, I had to put a sweatshirt on her when it snowed. So
She just didn't want to. I don't think she just didn't want to run around in the snow. I don't think.
I don't know. She's not a super active dog. So
Well, hey, we had some other things to talk about.
we
What were
did.
they?
So the FAA, they've started affecting the flight patterns now for Charleston and Savannah
Well, it's
because
just 10%. They're shutting down 10% of the flights because
so it's like one every 10.
It's 10% cut cross country. So,
They
well,
need to do it though because they're concerned for air traffic controllers being exhausted because they're just not getting paid and they're not overworking them. They're overworking themselves to start with, and some are just not showing up for work. So
do you blame them? They're
No.
not getting paid.
no, I wouldn't want that stress, but also I'd be stressed thinking about
I don't know if they
all
get
those
back
planes in the
paid
sky.
or
Honestly, I
they
don't
don't
know.
get shit. I don't know.
I don't know, but SNAP is also affecting everybody who gets SNAP, like food stamps. Check
Yeah, and
your
today
local
this
food banks and things like that are giving, meals and things of that nature. A lot of places giving free food out at their restaurants and things like that. It just varies depending on the restaurant. So, you know,
yeah, and today I mean, I went to the Supreme Court. A lower court was like, oh, you can't. They said to proceed with giving out the SNAP benefits someplace, and then it went to the Supreme Court, and they upheld the president's decision to temporarily um, suspend SNAP entitlement program. So
yeah.
yeah, and hey, look at we need entitlement programs, but they are highly abused. There is a lot of fraud in that program, and I'm not saying that's not why I was. I mean, look at the government shutdown.
Yep.
When the government shuts down, I mean, it's like, like when we had COVID,
Mm-hmm.
essential employees only. So, that's what's going on. And, if you don't like it, then call the Democratic Congress or your Democratic senator or whatever and tell him to flip his vote. Good luck. It's not going to, I don't know. I don't know how much longer it's going to go on. It's been a month. I think it's been a month.
It has.
Yeah. I think it was like October
Or-
3rd it started.
Yeah.
It was
Something like
October
that.
3rd, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate. It really is unfortunate, And
Especially because we're coming up on the holidays right now. And like, people with families that, depend on food stamps so they can like survive day to day.
people would like to
Um,
travel for Thanksgiving, and 10% cutting that, and 10% cutting the flights. It's across the country. So you cut Atlanta by 10%. Ooh,
It's a
that's
lot.
100,000 people that you're cutting a day. There's about 1 million people go through that airport a day, so that's 100,000 people.
Plus,
You're saying, hey,
wait times are going to be even longer because there's shortage
they'll
of
have to
people,
rebook
and
on different flights.
they're saying that if your flight gets canceled, that you need to get a refund for it. Like regardless, don't try and trade for a different flight or anything. Just get a refund entirely. That's
Yeah.
what they're saying.
I mean, hey, if the government shut down, I've said this before, I believe, on this podcast, but I know somebody pretty close to me that was overseas when the government shut down, and something happened with her passport, and she couldn't get back. That's the bottom line. And she had to wait and wait and wait and wait. And so thankfully she got back relatively quickly. But hey, can you imagine if something were to happen right now? You'd still be over there, and with what looks like to be no end in sight.
Yeah.
Which I look, I haven't really followed it, but um, I do care about it, but I haven't followed it, and so I don't really know what the terms are, or who's saying what, and who's who's not, why they're not passing, or why they're not passing the budget to open the government back up.
They're just pushing against everything. The parties are just pushing against each other right now.
Yep.
It's just and it's going to hurt all of us.
Yeah, we just had some recent elections, and I do want to say this. For those of you down in Bryan County, so let me hold on. Let me do this appropriately. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, congratulations. That's right, Kevin Bowes, tax service down there.
Good job, Kevin.
That's right. He ran a hell of a campaign, and he ended up victorious down
job.
there, and I'm proud of him. And so good for him. He's making some serious moves down here. He's relatively new. I think he's been here about 5, 6. Don't quote me. I think 5, 6 years, if I was a guess.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really involved in his community. I think that's just great. People who come down here and want to be involved, or maybe they see things that were from where they were from before, and they can bring some of that down to improve their community. And that's awesome. That's the point of the game is to get different people and local governments, a different set of eyes, so that maybe they see something that everybody else didn't, and they get that fixed. So that's fantastic. So congratulations, Kevin. And hopefully we'll see you here on the podcast soon. I know I want to talk to him about that. So
just a little bit of local info. The Hilton Head Oyster Festival is this weekend. If y'all are aware, it is now oyster season. It is this weekend at Shellring Oyster Company. Shuck yeah.
oh geez.
Oysters are on. So good times all around. If you're an oyster fan.
Did you make that up?
No.
Oh, where did you get that from?
The chat told me to.
Told you to say
Shuck
yeah? Wow.
Yes. I'm like, all right, I'll just throw it out there.
I wonder, what are you telling it?
No, it's just part of the lineup thing. I don't know.
Oh, wow. Well, that's interesting.
There's
yeah, so Bluffton
that
Oyster Festival, that's a big one.
No, Hilton Head Oyster Festival.
Oh, Hilton Head. Hey, do
Mhm.
you know, is there a band playing there? Do you have any info on that?
I don't have any other info, but you can. It's a Hilton Head Chamber of Commerce listing, so they'll have it on their website.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And
here's an update. Here's an update. There is no update. They still haven't caught anybody for the mass shooting in St. Helena. No update. Nothing.
Savannah's ice skating rink at Enmark Marina or Enmark
Arena.
Enmarket Arena. Thank you. Opened or is opening this weekend as well. Their first sessions are from 4:30 to 10:15.
That's because it's hockey season.
I mean, it's
can go
cool
in.
though that they opened it to
Yeah.
the public, so there's something for the public to do.
I want to
hate
say
ice
they did that
skating.
last year.
I hate ice
I
skating.
hate falling. I don't mind ice skating. I just hate falling because I have no cushion, low country, nothing back there. There's nothing back there. It's not big. It's not huge. And I wish it was huge, but it is not.
It feels different falling as an adult than it did when you were a kid.
Oh, well. What age did the falls get worse for you?
I mean, truthfully, it was like after 35, I started like feeling it more.
The first one,
bruising.
the one I felt the most was, I felt the truck fire, but when I fell in the bedroom in the middle of the night. Yeah, I felt that one.
Yeah, that was misery all around. That was miserable. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All around.
All right, what else you got,
It's-
Gina?
There's just random things that have gone on with, I don't know, there's been people being arrested for pulling a gun on somebody on an e-bike.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
Little weird.
I saw that there was also a school resource officer. I think it's a school somewhere in Savannah
Mhm.
where I guess he got a little bit too rough with one of the kids over. I guess it was
He searched her for a vape.
a vape related incident,
Mhm.
and the kid ended up in the hospital. I don't know what happened to the SRO, but that'll be investigated. But
There's that. There's
people just have to stop fighting with law enforcement. I mean, just like if the guy wants to talk to you, I mean, just talk to him. You're better off that way, honestly.
yes.
Oh well.
So
FAFO.
there's that. There's the $1 billion Boeing expansion in Charleston. Their groundbreaking was today, so that's going to open up a bunch of jobs for the Lowcountry.
Nice, yeah. Way to go, Boeing. Yep.
And Airbus is apparently going to be watching this whole expansion because it's a big competition for the Airbus, I guess. I
Yeah.
don't know much about planes, but I do know about the Airbus.
I'm not sure. Yeah. So that's good because they're a solid company there in Charleston. Glad they came to begin with. And they've got some new commercial airliners coming out. Airbus does have that Beluga thing. Look, I think it's I don't know what it is, A300.
Yep.
But an A3, I don't know. But anyways, it's a 2-story. That thing must just be absolute. I mean, I want to see one day. If you don't know Lowcountry, I am infatuated with anything that flies. Hence why I have all these drones, and I'm good at flying them. I love flying them. They're a whole ton of fun.
But we're not going to fly on an airplane anytime soon.
Maybe someday I'll have my own plane. I don't know. Maybe when I retire.
Fuel the jet.
Yeah.
That would be a good time.
Yes, I can get you some bananas.
Thanks, Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
Well, I mean, truthfully, there's just been random news stories. I read somewhere about 4 sheriffs in Horry County.
I'm glad you just brought that up.
They've all been fired, I think, for...
They resigned or were asked to resign.
Or they got written up.
They're gone.
They got written up first for all being...
Listen, they were having they're married, and one of them was married to another officer, and they're just having group of sex, I guess, No,
I
mean,
not
they're
group
not,
sex.
Yeah, they're just passing each other around.
They just basically are married to other people, but were in the department found out about it and was like, hell no.
Yeah. Well, pleasure with business. That is always a bad idea. You're a loser. You're out. Next in line. Next man up. Next man up. We sure do like giving this. This is why we're up right now at 3:13 in the morning. We enjoy it that much. We just wanted to get in here and get in the studio and try to record something. Maybe this will work out. Maybe it won't. I mean, I think going all right. So
we'll never know.
Yeah. But we enjoy bringing this resource to you guys. I know that sometimes there's not a whole lot of news for us to report on, like today. But we can sit here and we can talk about some cool things in AI that are pretty much breaking the internet. I mean, today, at least for a better part of 2 or 3 hours, Sora was loaded and couldn't do anything. So
everybody was making AI videos.
That shuts my business down. I was trying to work.
You needed a little bit of a rest.
I'm trying to work here.
And also that NFL player that unfortunately passed away after his first touchdown, rookie of the Cowboys. Very sad.
The one that committed suicide?
24, in a porta potty.
Oh, Jesus. Wow.
Apparently, there was reason, I think, behind it. It was easier. He wouldn't have to have his family see him like that. So that's what they're saying.
No, I hope
it was a high-speed chase, and they knew he was armed, and then he crashed the car and then ran.
Jumped out,
jumped in a porta potty, and they were trying to find him. He called everyone to say goodbye. He even called his coaches and stuff. So the NFL called the police and were like, "Hey, you need to find him. He's armed and probably going to kill himself."
Oh, that's brutal. Man,
horrible. 24
brutal.
Years old.
I'm glad I didn't read that story. That's brutal.
No, it was very sad to see.
That's brutal. Well, sorry you had to hear about that one, Lowcountry, but it's necessary.
You all have seen it, especially if you watch football. You see it. It's plastered all over social media and everything right now because it's really hard to deal with that sort of thing.
And listen, I'm going to say this. If you guys are interested in any of this fantastic merchandise that I wear pretty much every show, go ahead, drop it in the comments. Let me know. I will get in touch with you. I see each and every one of these, and trust me, it doesn't take me long to get back in touch with you. So just let us know if you're interested in some of the Lowcountry Unscripted podcast merch. And always check us out at Lowcountry Unscripted on Facebook for the Lowcountry Podcast, powered by Coastal Solutions Media. And until next time, keep building, keep dreaming, and keep writing your story. We'll see you next time on Lowcountry's Unscripted After Dark. Bye, Lowcountry.
Bye.